Oh, hey, welcome. We have a podcast. You should listen to it. Let us entertain you.
Yeah, we're gonna entertain you like this.
That's hey, that's a little too much energy.
Oh,
Like
okay.
we're not doing accordion. We're gonna be nice and calm. I'm really bad at this. But yeah.
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast. Woo!
Enough talk. Let's talk.
Yes, let's.
Welcome back to Frogs and Grog, everybody.
Sorry, we were talking. We were chatting a lot before we were doing it. We were like, no, let's stop talking. Let's talk.
Let's stop talking. We gotta talk in the different talk zone.
Exactly. We gotta talk on the internet now.
Yeah, internet. All right, so today you can probably tell by the title we're doing something that we've done before.
It's like an update.
It's an update. This is our favorite animes. We did 6 before. You hadn't seen as many. Now you've
I
seen
was a
more.
little baby weeb, but now I'm
You're a big boy
more
weeb.
grown up. I'm a big boy
You're
now.
you're an adult baby man.
Exactly. Wait, what?
What? Huh?
That got weird, bro. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Yes. Um.
We actually have enough for a top 10 this time. So.
Yep. Top 10. It's happening.
Yeah.
Mine hasn't changed all that much, so I'm just gonna go through my top 10 first, if that's cool.
Yeah, that's totally fine. And then we can
Yes.
discuss
So my top one is One Piece. The second one
Duh.
is yes, duh. Nichijou, very funny.
them.
3 is Chainsaw Man. Just watched it
Oh, yeah.
again. So good.
I'm gonna have to watch that one again.
4 Konosuba, new season, kind of slaps, pretty good.
Yeah.
5 Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, pretty good. 6 Full Metal Alchemist, and that's where we left off the list. Which Full Metal Alchemist,
Brotherhood,
great
right?
way. Brotherhood, yes.
Brotherhood, yeah. I still haven't seen the original one. But...
The original one's kind of weird, but Brotherhood's really good. 7 is Jujutsu Kaisen, and you haven't seen the second season. We were just talking about this before. It
We were
is
just talking about that.
batshit wild, in my opinion. I did not see any of it coming. Let's see.
Is the second season complete in that one, by the way?
Yes, I believe
Okay,
so.
good. Okay, so then I can binge it and it'll be fine. Okay, good.
Yes.
'Cause I don't want to get blue balled.
Absolutely. Dude, I hate that.
I hate that so much, and I'll talk about that a little bit when I do my list. But...
Absolutely. We've got 8 as One Punch Man, which,
Pretty good.
I mean, that one's just a really good anime. 9 is Arakawa Under the Bridge. It's a really silly anime. I think I've recommended it to you, and I've said that's the one that I'm going to go to at our Comic-Con.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm going to dress as the chief, for those of you who've watched the show. And then 10, I've got Black Clover, which they still need to finish. or I need to buy the books, I guess.
Yeah.
That's also acceptable.
They're almost done with the whole manga for that one.
Yeah, it's a little sad, but a little bit happy. Because I think it'll wrap up nicely, like as a story.
I think it will too.
I hate it when
Should,
animes
hopefully.
just fumble the ball at the end, or stories in
Yeah.
general. It's so sad.
Yeah. And to be fair, I haven't read the manga for that one either, so I don't know what
Yeah.
happens after where they left off.
Oh, we could talk about that real quick too. You've started reading manga.
I have read a little bit. I'm only really collecting and reading the mangas, the stuff that I like.
Yep, that's the
I
only thing
watched-
I do too. But I do it just to kind of see the difference of like where it came
Right.
from originally and all that. And I think it's super interesting, some of the differences. Like
I agree.
like you don't see it coming because it doesn't seem to make sense from a storytelling perspective why they would leave something out.
Right. And I'll talk about one of those differences when I talk about one of them, because I have some of the manga of one of my favorite ones. And yeah, I'll get to that when I get to that point. But yes, there is some stuff where I'm like, the heck, bro? Why did you leave that out?
Yeah, no.
Why did you wait to talk about that until just now, when in this manga, it's like one of the very first things you see?
Yeah, no, it's freaking wild. All right, let's begin your list.
So I'm going to start from the bottom, go to the top. So at the bottom right now, and it's not just saying, oh, these are my least favorites. This is like the bottom of my favorites list. I have it tied right now. JJK being one of them because I've only seen season 1. I'm sure it'll go higher onto the list once I see season 2 because you're saying it's amazing and it sounds cool. And I keep trying to like skip all the things I see on social media about it because I'm like, oh, don't spoil, don't spoil, don't
Yeah,
spoil.
dude, spoilers are so bad.
I agree. Originally with JJK, funny story, I started it and I watched the first 2 episodes, and for me, you'll kind of see it a lot, but I'm super into, like, I like stories a lot in the shows, and so JJK, like, at the very beginning, I felt like the story was super rushed. And
that's
the characters were moving too fast.
Yeah,
they weren't
everything feels that way in the anime. The whole anime feels that way.
It feels like it's sped up, and I'm watching it in times 2 speed. And so I was just kind of like turned off of it, and I was like, oh dang, like that kind of sucks. Like everyone really likes this, but like why is it going so fast? So I stopped after the 2nd episode. So I finally decided to revisit, and I binge watched the whole first season because I was like, holy cow, like why is this so good? Don't get me wrong, again, it's still rushed, but at the same time,
but that kind of adds to it.
Fun. And yeah, and I think it totally adds to it too. I agree. And then the characters being like goofy outside of the action is super fun too. It's kind of grown on me. So,
some of the music in that show also,
oh yeah,
like the end theme, very good.
Oh yeah. So don't come at me for not liking JJK at the very beginning, okay?
Yes.
Whoa. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay, my monitor just turned off. Oh, you know what? It probably did. It just go into sleep mode? Yeah, I did.
Dude, that's so funny.
I was like, no, am I having some weird problem? It's just sleep mode.
Lol.
But that one right now is tied with Vinland Saga.
I haven't seen that actually.
On Netflix, and originally at the very beginning, I was just like, ooh, like this is kind of weird. Oh my goodness gracious! I was like, why can I hear myself in the background? It's because I was listening to one of our episodes.
You pressed play on accident.
Press space to wake up my monitor, and it totally played it.
Dude, that's so funny.
That's funny. Wow, it's just shameless plug. What?
Yeah, we love our episodes. Check out our last episode to see.
Our whole last episode was just talking about how much we love our episodes. What? Anyways, so Vinland Saga has been really interesting. At first, I was like, it's okay, but I kind of got into the story and I got into the characters, and you'll kind of see that whole theme across most of mine. Is I really love stories, really love action, I really love characters and that sort of thing. So I'm super attached to them, which is why a lot of the mainstream ones totally are on my list. But Vinland Saga and JJK right now are tied for 10th place. But I'm
very
sure
good
JJK
ones.
will go
I haven't seen Vinland Saga, but I hear it's pretty good.
Yeah. 9th on my list is kind of out there, or I don't know how out there it is, but it's pretty good. I really liked it because it was a different take on like isekai stuff. How a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. I really liked this show because it was a different perspective from the normal isekai where the hero is a super powerful guy or is a guy who's supposed to be powerful and a hero is supposed to save everybody. I won't spoil a whole lot of it, but this hero saves the kingdom in a different way. Instead of being like, oh, the knight in shining armor, he's the monarch.
Yeah,
is basically the role he takes, and so it's really fun. I really enjoyed that one.
Another really good isekai anime I would like to suggest to you is The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Recommended it,
but
I haven't watched it.
It's pretty good. Like, I was surprised at how good it was.
Yeah? Okay, I'll have to watch that one then. Number 8 is Rising of the Shield Hero. Another kind of isekai one that's like it's almost the same thing, but also kind of not, right? Because the main character, everyone hates him or whatever. I've seen a lot of people say this, and I agree. Season 2 was kind of bleh, but Season 3 totally came back and was really good. So I'm really excited to see if they do more of that one. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it. I liked the characters. I actually was going to either go as the character I'm going now, which I'll talk about later, for FanX, or as Naofumi. I wanted to be Naofumi. He's sick. Number 7 right now, and I'm going to talk about this one for a minute, is Tsukimichi right now, Moonlit Fantasy. Totally got blueballed because I didn't know second season was in the middle of coming out as I was watching it, and so I was watching it, and suddenly I was like, wait, what? And I watched everything in dub, so I was like, wait, why does it say Japanese is only available? What's going on? No, there's still to get. Are you kidding me? So I need to go back and rewatch the whole show once they release the rest of it, because I can't watch shows weekly. I have to binge the whole thing and watch it. So.
Yeah, I've gotten really good at watching weekly shows recently.
Yep, because you have One Piece.
Well, I have One Piece, and then I've got a bunch of the spring anime that I've been watching, and before that I was watching the winter, and so I've gotten pretty good at watching episode by episode.
Yeah, I can't do that. I just can't do that.
It's not a good skill to have, I don't think.
No, it's okay. I mean, to be fair, that's how most people used to watch shows back before streaming was a thing, so.
True.
You probably are considered normal to older people.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. This is another show I've been having a lot of fun with. My Hero, number 6. Again, this is the first anime I ever watched, and so it kind of got me hooked on everything. I went and rewatched it to get ready for season 7, and I realized I had only watched the first arc of season 6 when I first watched season 6.
Oh, so
I must have been watching it when it was coming out, so I didn't see the second arc, and holy crap!
Yeah, dude.
Midoriya gets a huge power upgrade between those two arcs.
And his costume looks cool for a few episodes.
Yeah, dude, I was like, dog, he totally looks like an anti-hero. He looks insane. And yeah, like when we did the quirk rating stuff, I hadn't watched this part, so but now I understand that now I know about the danger sense, the Fajin, the cloud,
right,
or whatever. Like, dude, what? And then the fact that he's talking to all the users now inside of the power. Oh my gosh, so cool, so freaking cool. Haven't watched season 7 yet, or any of season 7 that's come out, but super freaking cool. So I'm super happy about how that one turned out. Obviously, fan base is awful.
Yeah, don't talk to people.
Everyone in that fan base is kind of goofy, kind of weird, dog.
Kind of stay away from them.
Yeah. Number 5 is Black Clover.
Very good.
Same reasons Levi has it on his list. I love it. It's awesome. This is another one of the anime that kind of got me back into watching anime, because I had watched it for a little bit and then I kind of like stopped. But this is one of the shows that turned me back on anime. I was like, oh, this is so cool. I need to watch more. So I really love this one. This one and the next one also did the same thing. Full Metal Alchemist is my number 4, Brotherhood.
Oh yeah, I converted you.
Yeah, you converted me. You and then some of my family members recommended it, and finally I was like, okay. Since my family members who are super tame totally recommended it to me, and Levi recommended it to me, I might as well just watch it. And I watched it, it was insane. It was awesome.
It makes you cry, dude.
Yeah,
that one episode. So sad.
Dude, I hate that episode. If you've watched the show, you know what episode we're talking about.
Or there's the other episode, too, with May Hughes.
That's right, that's true.
That one's sad, too.
That one's sad, too, but I hate
the other episode more. Big Brother.
Big Brother, that's what it is. Big Brother. I hate that, dude.
Yeah, no, that one is so sad.
Oh man, but the entire story there is super good.
It's so well written.
It's so well written, yeah, and
I love the characters.
I agree. The characters were very real, and it was really easy to get attached. I didn't feel like the action or the story like had any lulls in it. Like there wasn't like filler, because it's like a shorter story, and so it was like there was constantly something to be thinking about or watching or something going on, and it wasn't just the characters chilling out, which I really liked about it. It was really good. Number 3 is Death Note, another one of the ones that got me back into watching anime again. Honestly, I love this one probably more than I should. It's just so good. I rewatched it recently just because I love it so much, and oh my gosh, so fun. I don't know. Light Yagami, really fun. I guess I don't know if you'd call him protagonist or antagonist, but
I don't know that with that show, like you don't know who to root for, which is crazy because you're like, well, on the one hand, like Light is kind of like
yeah,
the good guy because he's trying to prevent murders, but
yeah,
at the
he's just
same
doing it in a
time,
bad way.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's really interesting.
I hated.
Psychology is kind of crazy on that one.
Yeah, and dude, okay, there was so many funny memes I was seeing in that one too. Like,
Yeah.
seeing it was like Death Note, but without the perspectives inside their heads.
Yes, they're just standing there.
I was sitting there. Oh my gosh, so funny. And I hated when I rewatched it that I knew how it ended because I was like, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Wanted to go that way because like at the same time you're like, oh, I can't root for Light, but at the same time you're like, I have to root for Light because he's the main character. So, anyways, one of my favorite animes of all time because yeah, it's just different from a lot of the other stuff out there, and it's so good. And it's such an old one too. That's one of the ones I have the manga for. I bought the complete edition. The only thing I didn't like about the edition I bought,
Yeah,
really
it's
small.
it's very small. I was surprised. I thought it was going to be a bigger book.
I was like, dude, is this like a Bible, bro? What the heck? And yeah, so it's like super small but super thick, and so it's a little hard to read.
Yeah,
Also,
it's
I'm not
impossible to
reading
open
manga,
them.
so that one being the first manga I ever bought was really hard because yeah, it's just backwards from American books.
Dude, I
Ugh.
get so confused nowadays that I've read like a lot more manga and I read a lot of regular comic books as well. Like I'm like, which way do I read this?
Yeah, yeah. No, I could imagine because yeah, I read a lot too. I have the same problems now. Um, number two for me is a really fun one. Overlord. Love this show to death. So fun, super cool. Again, another different take on Isekai where he's the main bad guy. Like, dude, Ainzo Gon is insane, dog.
The ones,
I love this guy.
yeah, the ones where they do something that's not like already been done, I tend to find them more interesting and bearable to watch. There are a few that whenever I watch them, I'm like, I can't watch this. But there are a few that are like really interesting. Like with Tsukimichi, I really like it how the character is very doesn't give a shit about like a lot. Like he just kills people. He literally just kills people. Like that's one of the that's an episode and they just kind of gloss over that. He just murdered a guy or a lady, I think.
Whole episode, yeah, he murdered that lady and he's just like
he's like, I don't give a shit. You killed my guys.
Like, kill people now.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, now he just kills people. It's like, oh, okay, whoa.
It's definitely not like Western media.
Yeah, because no, and again, like, a lot of isekai, a lot of anime in general, it's like, oh, don't kill people, like, try not to kill them and stuff, and don't kill real people. Like, JJK has that as a theme, is like, killing real people is different than exercising curses, right? But then, yeah, I love how that one, and then also Overlord, where he kills over 140,000 people in one spell. He's just like, suckers.
He's like, well, I guess screw you, so have that.
Screw you. Oh man, it's so funny. But yeah, no, I love Overlord for the whole conquest of the world thing and just like the OP main character, but he's like doing his own thing again. Like he's super selfish, and so he just cares about him and his like
his tower.
His tower, his crypt or whatever. Man, yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch that one too because that one was super fun. I really love that one. And my number one. This one I binge watched and I just can't get enough of it. I have a bunch of merch now and some of the manga. Attack on Titan. It's probably like such a normie number one anime, but I freaking loved this anime. It's a good anime for a reason, and I know you have a different view on it, but
I'm sorry, I couldn't get into it.
We can have different opinions. Like I don't even have half of the ones that you had on your list on mine.
Oh yeah.
So, it's okay. But I loved Attack on Titan because it's exactly what I was looking for an anime. Like I said before, I love stories, I love action, I love fighting and drama and that sort of thing. And so Attack on Titan gave me everything I wanted and more. It was insane. Now obviously there's some weird parts about it. I was just like, what the heck? And this is where I can talk about a little bit about the manga. The very beginning of the manga, it talks about like, oh, it feels like I woke up from a dream and stuff, or like, or I've seen this before, or something like that, and kind of introduces the whole. I guess I can't really say that because watched the whole thing. Have you?
No, I have not.
Dang it. Anyways, you have to watch it, please.
Okay,
No,
I will watch it. I will watch it.
Okay. Well,
And then we can do a review on it.
There we go. I agree. I think that's good. But it introduces a theme at the very beginning of the manga that is not introduced in the actual show, as far as I believe, as far as I remember, until about like the last season, or maybe the season before that. Like season 3, season 4 range. And you're like, wait, this makes so much more sense now that you introduced this. Why didn't you talk about this from the beginning? Now the puzzle pieces are coming together. Anyways, so and I understand there's kind of a part there, the arc where it's showing a bunch of the people from the other island and stuff from the rest of the world. It gets kind of boring, but it's worth it. Trust me.
All right, I will watch it.
I won't make you. If you want to, go for it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
I super love this show. But,
Look, I'm making you watch One Piece. You can make me watch this one.
Okay, that's fair. Also, One Piece is way longer, so freaking I'm just kidding.
Bruh.
I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun with it. So, you're lucky I got hooked on it, because it's actually good.
Yeah.
Watch One Piece, guys. That's the whole moral of this episode. Is
watch One Piece and Attack on Titan.
And Attack on Titan. There you go.
Yep.
I just got this big mouse pad. You know about this, but I got this big mouse pad with all the Titans on it, and it's pretty sick.
Yup.
Anyways, that's my top 10 updated. A couple other ones. Let me see. Did I have? Because I had a couple other on my list. Demon Slayer's like honorable mention. Like Demon Slayer. I haven't watched the new stuff coming out with it yet. I need to go rewatch it and stuff. But it's just it's kind of a basic anime. Like we've talked about this before. It's super basic, but it does it really good. And it's super visually like entertaining and stuff. But at the core of the story, it's kind of basic.
Yep.
And then Konosuba's up there too, because I like isekais, and Konosuba is funny, but it didn't quite make the top 10 because there are other ones.
You're definitely way more action oriented, and I'm way more comedy oriented. You could very much tell in our list.
Yeah. Another honorable mention I'm watching right now is Goblin Slayer. That one's pretty fun.
That one is very good.
That's another action, but also comedy one. But yeah, it didn't quite make the top 10. Anyways, that's my updated top 10.
Well,
now
everybody,
I've actually watched enough to say top 10.
Yes, good top 10. You have become the weeb you destroy. I've just freaking died.
Yeah, you became the very weeb you swore to destroy.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. Because I remember, dude, when I first started watching anime with my brother, man, I was very, very, like, I don't know, I was not super into it. Oh, sorry, another honorable mention is One Punch Man. I like that one.
That one is good.
That one's fun. But yeah, anyways, there it is. Be mad at me or be happy with me, I don't know.
Same here, dude.
Rate our lists.
Rate our lists. Hey, listen, I bet your list sucks. Why don't you give me anime recommendations based off your list? Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
totally not just me trying to find another
really good anime to watch. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, your anime probably sucks.
Tell me your best anime. I bet it sucks.
Yeah, actually though. Anyways.
Actually, please tell me your anime recommendations.
please. Yeah, if you have recommendations for us, please let us know, because I know for sure I'm always looking for something good.
Yep. Same here.
Now, obviously, it's gotta come on. You gotta kind of cater to my list there, you know.
Yeah, guys.
But I'll give anything a try. To be fair, I did just watch a romance one, and I was telling Levi about that. I won't say which one it was, but it was funny.
There are a few really good romance ones that I like, but not a lot. I'm not super into the genre.
Some of them, I'm not super into that genre either. Some of them are kind of stick out and are really freaking funny and stupid, and they make you laugh because the characters are dense. But, most of them are just kind of cringe.
There's a whole genre of anime that I've recently been watching that I also enjoy. It's like the feel good ones. And I feel bad about saying this, but they're very they just make you feel good watching it. Yeah. And that's their only point. I can't even remember the names of them. Let me pull up my Crunchyroll real quick. Okay. I use Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I use Crunchyroll and Netflix.
Hey,
Netflix.
you know what? Crunchyroll, sponsor us.
Hey, please, 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 we're weebs, please. We'll do anything. I mean, no, not anything. Well, maybe.
Let's see,
I
history. Oh my god, I watched too many anime, dude. Okay, I can't even look through this, dude. There's
That's fine.
Me and my brother have been watching One Piece again, so there's literally hundreds of episodes of One Piece between certain animes and other animes.
Yeah,
So I don't want to look through that.
that's fine.
I think it's Time for Torture Princess or something. That one was
Okay.
pretty funny and feel goody, and I haven't really watched a lot of those, but I think I'm gonna watch more.
Oh, a couple other honorable mentions. I had to talk about Chainsaw Man was another really good
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I can rewatch.
Dude.
And then Doctor Stone, I really liked that one too.
That one was interesting.
I was looking at my watch list.
My watch list is like so long. I wish that they would just put, if you like watch something on Crunchyroll, I wish that they would just put that instead of every single episode that you watched.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Don't use Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll, don't sponsor. No, I'm kidding.
No,
I'm kidding. Crunchyroll, sponsor us, please.
Please. Yeah. Fun stuff.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, thank you so
Thanks.
much for listening.
Yeah. Thanks for
Stay
listening,
groggy.
girls. Stay groggy, frogs and grogs. Wait.
Frogs, you're the frog. We're the frogs and they're the grogs, or something. Something.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Frogs and no. We're the frogs, and our audience are frogs as well. And then grog, it's like the beer, but it's like
It's the content.
It's the content. It's us sitting down and chatting over a pint of grog, I guess. I don't know. We aren't actually drinking, remember?
Yeah.
Totally not intoxicated PSA. What?
Huh?
All back. No, we just talked about that one in our
Yep.
last episode. Anyways.
All right. Thanks for listening.
Yep. Thank you for listening. See you later. Leaving so soon. Hope we see you next time.